I'm guessing this is probably locked. Yeah. I'm not wasting my lockpicks on that. Campsite. Just these homes again. Yep.
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window. Stay alert. Just in case.
Transits, yeah. So we got to deal with them.
You're too late!
Nope, nothing.
You guys don't see you guys friends dead? Dang.
Keep quiet.
I'm trying to. But this thing won't let me climb here. I can't climb past that.
Hey, over here! Come and get me!
Nice.
Point for you!
If you're friendly, I could use some help in here.
Everyone okay?
The Rangers are onto us. We can't shake them off our trail, but we can give them a damn good reason to stop. Try and isolate one or two of them out in the wild. Pick off the runt of the litter and bring them here. Either the Rangers back off or we send our guests back to your pieces.
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report.
What were you doing here?
I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. Oh, we got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup.
I believe your partner left you behind.
Trust me, I wish he hadn't. But you can't fault a young man for being afraid. After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and then took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the Rangers. That would make that Ranger a
Why would someone betray the Rangers?
See, that's the damnedest thing. I don't know. The bandits have it worse than we do. That's why they are bandits. So they have nothing to offer. With the way trade has dried up, there is no one else here. No Thirdborners, no Paradisans, and certainly no Wardens from Solace. There is just monsters. And you.
I'm certainly not conspiring. I'm certainly not conspiring with anyone.
Then I guess I'll just have to take you at your word.
It's possible to go. He might just be a coward based on what he's saying. Best of luck to him.
Well, I should start hobbling back.
I'll make sure nothing follows you.
I wouldn't say no. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one, and Casagrada owes us both. If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
odds are on my side.
Where's my mark? Let's see what you got. Let's get him. Go! You need a better weapon. You're right.
Isokso!
So you can see the temple over here. Fior Mes Inferno.
Looks like a shrine to Helia. Did I get that right? Give me a moment. I'll join you in gawking at the view when my legs stop swearing at me.
We have been here before. Do distant winds breathe soft across your skin too?
I've seen the bones of many lands, but nothing quite like this. Like these.
Cold fog pools in a valley, dripping down from the hips of the mountains. The haze obscures a murder.
Who's the victim? Who killed them?
They strike against each other. Sparks skitter along blades and light two faces in the dark. Now, our memory is a wound, reopened. They didn't have to die.
Show me what you can remember.
Twin stars fall through night and collide beside the sea. Nekad and Enhekala. The arc of one bright light obliterates the other. You are Enhekala, a Tabaru Sinakis. You speak for the garden, and for us, the gardener. You have not seen Nekad for 10 years on the day you come to blows. Which memory of him is true?
Small, a strong hand we embrace. I knew his shape as well as my own.
Things were good between you for a time. But who was Nekad to us in Hekala? Help us to remember. Nekad, your lantern in the dark. For the brief time you knew each other, The bright in him showed you the way forward. Your paths diverged after disaster. He held your people's histories closer to his heart than he held you. And Hecla, did you miss him?
Like a limb, a sense, a cherished memory torn away. I feel his embrace still.
He taught you of desire, the ache of yearning. He taught us too. What did Nikad learn from us?
Caution. Your attention was unpredictable, and wherever it fell, calamity followed.
He should have been afraid. There was a disaster. In a temper, we did something terrible. Many of our people died. It was why you built it. Naku Tedek. But in Hecla, what did we do?
You flew into rage. The earth shook. A cliff collapsed into the sea.
The rock slide took a village with it. We recall a shard of memory. We were battered, weightless. The earth gave way beneath our feet. We were left to fall alone. There was no time to scream. We looked with horror upon what we had done. How could you bear to speak to us?
I forgave you. You didn't know what damage your compulsive would do.
We twisted beneath the brand of your forgiveness. It burned us to know you never expected better. After the crisis passed, the people wailed in agony. Did the dead forever wander the nothing of the in-between? You proposed an easy road for their souls to travel on, Naku Tedek, where you returned the dying to the Adra and their bodies to the soil.
I gave the grieving comfort that their loved ones would swiftly return.
Hurt, compassion, healing. We should like that to be our way. Yet Nikad, your lover, opposed Naku Tedek's construction with his every breath and word. How could he despise your mission? We do not remember why.
Jealousy. My plan for the site was chosen over his, and he resented me the glory.
For generations, his order had been in control of our people's past and future. Nikad feared the Tabaru Sinakis would make them obsolete. Your lover, Nikad, was a storykeeper, and our people's stories say that your souls are wild things. Your souls leave your bodies and run free across the land to enter death and return to life in their own time. So it has been, and so Nikad believed it should always be. Why did you betray him?
I didn't betray him. His hostility to Naku Tedek was a betrayal of me.
Trust, faith, willingness to concede that others might know best. This is what preoccupied you. We remember now. When he finally saw Naku Tedek and understood what you had built, what did Nikad do?
He tried to turn the people against me and led them to attack me in my sleep.
They dragged you from your bed into the road. In front of them, he begged to know why you stole true reincarnation from the people. His tears shone. He did not wait for you to answer. He pulled a knife from his belt. The torchlight flickered on the steel. He held it to your throat. What did you do, Anhekala, when your lover threatened your life?
Tried to fight, but I was overcome. Nikad killed me.
We remember. Steel on steel. A spurt of blood. A sound of pain. He shuddered. He could not catch his breath. Could he have been wrong? One more thing, Anhekala. What did you feel as you died?
Forgiveness. We both stayed true to our beliefs.
He planted a tree near Naku Tedek to remember you by. As it grew, we learned that we should not pass judgment, but observe. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Well, I was certainly not expecting such a distinguished guest at my humble outpost here. Some heads up would have been nice.
It's not likely. There's a reason people like us are stationed so far from safety.
Don't I know it? The reward for being good at your job.
It's more work.
You get it. So, is there anything I can do for you?
Anything in the region I should know about?
Besides the usual encroaching wilds and angry primordials, you mean? Well, there are the Trantons. Or there were. We have you to thank for that, don't we?
Those brigands didn't stand a chance against us.
Well then, on behalf of everyone of Fior, allow me to thank you. Truly. Now, I really must be returning to my duties. Safe travels to you.
She's not there.
Rumor has it there's an envoy from Adir among us in Fjord. Please give them a warm welcome.
Oh,
Reports that some of Fjord's rangers have gone missing are over-exaggerated. According... Welcome back. You are here to collect a bounty, huh?
I have a bounty to claim.
Whose death am I recording?
I've slain old Nuna.
Impressive. I wonder if my theory about her is correct.
She was certainly stronger than the average bear.
You would know, wouldn't you? Interesting. Here's hoping I get approved to study the flow of essence into the region's fauna after all this is done.
The delegate won't be bothering anyone else.
If only we could find a way to coexist with them. But I suppose it is in their nature to oppose innovation. Huh? Nature?
I like her. I put the Dereno to rest.
From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest.
The Trenton's days are over.
Good. Outlaws living off the hard work of others deserve nothing less.
That's all for now.
Perfetto. Return when you have more to claim.
No imitations.
Darling, look. Isn't my new vase just beautiful?
Beautiful indeed. Its very presence brings on the color of your eyes. But is it not too similar to the other artifacts you've collected over the years?
The artifacts have been here longer than you, my love. And here, they'll stay.
Oh. Hi, guys.
Did you still need something, dearie?
Why do you live here with Quilici?
Well, when a man and a woman love each other very much...
That's probably enough detail for now. I am sure the envoy can use their imagination.
Oh, I couldn't help myself. The joke was right there, my love. The short answer is that I moved in here with Quilici several decades ago, and he's yet to tire of me.
I could never grow tired of you, but I do often grow tired with you. The distinction is important.
I'll leave you to your vices.
Music to my ears. We'll speak later then.
Try not to involve yourself in our affairs.
I found your father. His body is in a cave by the riverside grotto.
You what? It's been so long since I gave up hope. In his final days, he was fond of going out into the wilderness, and increasingly less fond of returning. Mother seemed to understand, but I never did.
Now let's talk about my finder's fee.
This is not a bounty I expected to pay, but it's long overdue. Take your fee then, with interest. Maybe you only did it for the coin, but the gesture isn't wasted on me. Thank you.
A tree ate one of your people. Do you still think there's no crisis in the emeralds there?
No one is denying that the living lands is a dangerous frontier. Take Fior Mes Inferno. This city has fought a war of attrition since the day my father laid the first stone. We have always persisted, and nothing will change that. Nothing.
This is not a fight you can win.
I know the living lands must seem wild and untamed to one so accustomed to the comforts of court. Some of us have the distinction to call this place home, sharp edges and all. We can outlast the wilderness.
Did you know Elder Rosano has been leaving food out for the deceased?
The short answer is yes, I'm aware. And I've tolerated it, up to a point. We are a community of animacers. Among other things, we have a healthy respect of the dead. I have no wish to anger the departed. But then again, my first responsibility is to the living.
You're more open-minded than I expected.
The dead have a strong connection to the beyond, and therefore animancy. They can make our work very, very difficult. Best not to upset them.
Well, now.
What's that saying? You'll catch more flies with honey?
Are the adherents the flies here?
You know what I mean.
I do. Now go make yourself useful.
You see? Their envoy is in Fior.
That doesn't mean we need to surrender to them. Does it?
I've come to investigate the Dream Scourge.
I had a feeling you were up to more than diplomacy.
The adherents send more forces to the living lands every week. Whether we like it or not, they're coming. Probably to stay. We'll be better off if we can form some kind of treaty with them.
Adir doesn't have alliances. They only have grave rooms.
We have a right to value your independence. You were here first.
Is that so?
Interesting. I hope the ambassador listens to you.
How'd you do that? Here they come. Stay down! Good work! Shot.
Like a shadow.
Unseen, unheard.
Well done! Here we go! Let's go!
Watch for spiders.
another one down. Give me a target. Over here! Right!
I feel like someone in Solace could figure out what to do with that.
That's over.
Who wouldn't ask me with exterminating silly old pest? She failed to mention the bear under any other. I turned back when the Ludwig prefer the bear's claws to hers. In case her wrath transcends the will, this is my duty is fulfilled.
Keep quiet. Quick and quiet. Show me what you got! Next one's mine! Every Zarup I've ever met has tried to eat me before I could finish saying hello.
If I found a camp of friendly Zarups, maybe I could finally see what they're always dancing about.
You there! You look like you know where you're going.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the way to Fior's market?
You're already there.
This isn't a market. It's a bunch of hungry people standing around. Are you sure? Oh no. That's the gate they told me to look for. What happened here?
Careful, Fior might have been hit by the Dream Scourge.
Oh, so even if they had food, no one would want to eat it. Great. I came here to cut a deal that'd feed Thirdborn for a month. I was meant to set up a supply line.
Those aren't your only two options. Have you thought about parodies?
Huh. It's possible. Though the Adirans might not look favorably upon me. I'll think of something. Thanks anyway.
Kasagara.
Good envoy, aren't you? It's the face. Gives you away. What can the Fior Ranger's rising star do for you, Your Eminence?
If you're a rising star, why are you hanging around with us? I found Ranger Verano. You've been beaten and captured by the bandits you were sent out to scout.
Oh, you found him. I was so worried. Wait. You think I'm the killer, don't you? Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going missing isn't my fault.
Calm down. I already spoken to Verano.
Oh, so he made it. Thank the gods. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew two of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separated. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed the fighting was over.
That's not how Verano described it.
Oh, you already talked to the old man. Listen, let's keep this between us. I have a reputation to maintain around here.
Right. Because we wouldn't want the other Rangers to think poorly of you.
Two bandits attacked us, and Verano stepped up to fight them. I drew my blade, and I froze. I saw more bandits coming, and Verano was getting overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do.
You left Verano to die. You should be in jail, not assigned to watch to.
You're right. I know that now. Maybe if I'd had more training? I've never been in a fight before. Not a real fight with people actually trying to kill me.
You froze. It happens, kid. Combat instincts take practice. The real disgrace is tucking your tail in town instead of getting help and going back.
I know what I did was wrong, but I'm not a murderer. I swear. I swear!
Verano doesn't hold you any ill will. Maybe you should forgive yourself.
I don't. He's a better man than I am. But thanks for that. It means a lot. And I hope you find them, Envoy. I'd love to give them a gauntlet to the face.
This kid's got too much to prove and too little to show for it, but he doesn't seem like a traitor.
Ranger Dorso.
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die.
Are Ranger Dorso, by any chance?
I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service.
I'll just take a few moments of your time.
All right, but make it quick. I'm obviously very busy. Kidding, of course. Before you ask, I know you're trying to find your supposed killer among the squad, and I really don't know much about it. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols.
We found Verano, but we're still looking for Monato.
I hope Verano's all right. The wilds can be cruel.
He's alive, no thanks to Casa Grata.
Oh, that boy! Sure, he can fight, but does he think? Leave him to his farm and family, I told Asierno. But does she ever listen to me? The way this valley chews through rangers, we can't be selective. That's what she says anyway.
You see it differently?
Casagrada is a farmer's son. His father, too, is a farmer's son, and so was his grandfather. The same is true for nearly all of our rangers. They were raised with plows in hands, not swords.
You fight with the soldiers you've got, as the saying goes.
And we take these green farmhands, give them 5 minutes of weapons training, and tell them to stand against the tide. When we should be hiring people like you. People who were raised to fight, to protect. People who understand what's at stake. But that's neither here nor there. We were talking about Verano. He and Monato are the best of us, but no one's without their challenges. Verano's always trying to play both sides, be the peacemaker. It makes him soft. And Monato, you won't find him if he doesn't want to be found. He was a good friend once, I admired him. But he changed.
Ranger Asierno never mentioned Monato acting strangely.
Envoy, I love Asierno dearly, but the woman wouldn't blame her own nose if she sneezed. The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp.
Where can I find the cave?
From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there.
You have an ogre living in a cave near your settlements?
It was claimed by an old animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could.
Why haven't you gone there looking for him?
The animancer struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there is beyond me. But if you want to track down Monato, that would be the first place to look.
You should have reported that information to Asierno.
I'm not Monato's keeper. He's a grown man and can take care of himself.
You still should. That's all I need.
Right. Watch your back out there, Envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
I don't
Hopefully
trust
when
her.
we find Monato, we can find some answers.
No more grumbling. We'll be back on the sea in no time. Ah! I thought that was you. Wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
I see you moved on after we dealt with Vaelion.
I wondered about that. You really did us a favor. We were never sure if we were safe. I guess now we can breathe more easily. We've moved on since you saw us on Castle's Folly. My crew's salty over standing about on land, but we do what we can do.
Do you need help finding a ship?
No. Finding a ride off the island is easy in Paradise, but we want a ship of our own. Despite my crew's complaining, we don't sail easily on another man's ship. Listen, I need to get back to wrangling this rowdy crew of misfits. Thank you for stopping by and for, maybe we can return the favor someday.
Well done. Oh, you got Take him down.
Glad you're on my side.
Right into it. Oh, strength.
Something happened here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils?
You have to adapt to your problems. If you can't, then you break.
Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. They fall, they grow again. The seasons change. We change. It soothes us.
Arms up!
Further down.
I smell rot. There's something unnatural here.
I am certain there is a traitor among us, through. Though I seem to be alone in this, I suspect 3 of my fellow rangers, but I don't want to make any further steps until I'm more certain. 2 days later, I have found tracks matching our standard issue routes leading away from the outpost and well beyond our usual clearance to follow these trails. The time spent returning to headquarters will allow my quarry to escape. I hope she will forgive my insubordination. 2 more days later, the track led to an area east of Lake. I dare not follow in closer, or now. Any of my suspects could be capable of detecting me if I continued past this point. 1 day later, I have lost the traitor's trail. I suspect they discovered I was tracking them. I will search for their trail a little longer, and I will return home to find another lead. 1 day ago, I have confined a Ranger Dorso my fears, and she agrees that it's likely we're being undermined from outside. I suspect the Steel Garotte blue masked leader has been spotted in the valley. Dorso has invited me to hunt with her tomorrow, and she had agreed to keep our secret so as not to alert the Garotte's contact among the Rangers. With her help, I have no doubt I'll know the traitor is by this time tomorrow.
Another win, but who's counting?
You're mine now!
What's wrong?
I need... You're the Adiran envoy. I'm fine. I just need a moment. I've spotted a number of your people out in the forest. Steel Garotte, I assume? Please, just continue on your way.
Please, I want to help you.
I don't need your help, envoy. Neither does Fior.
Allow me to give you a potion to help you get home.
Fine. Sorry. Thank you. This should at least get me back to Fior. Thank you, envoy. It's possible I met the one good adherent today. Thank you again for your help.
Who's this?
Gone. Adelaro's gone. It's a dream. We're all dreams now. Sweet peonies, violets.
Dreams fish.
Hello. Are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines shimmer. They swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
Are you lost? Where are your squadrons?
We are a dandelion seed. Adelaro sings somewhere, but the tree stifles his voice. Adelaro's face burst into violet when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
Lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us.
Don't move. I'll tell your lieutenant where I found you. He can help.
Who? Oh, yes, our Lacewing lieutenant. We will speak to him. But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
Don't worry. I'll take care of him.
If nothing else, you'll spare her from having to see it.
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
Good work! Quiet, Nimdut.
Nice job!
way! The fly!
He sucks so.
Below.
Good fight. Show me what you got.
I've been here before. Assuming you find this letter intact and in time, before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed to this location. You haven't stalked bandits in this forest before. I know the usual level of care you people take, and I generally find it lacking. Once you're certain you were followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river, southwest of Fior. We'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me forget order.
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind?
Are you okay? Meeting Vaelion seemed to shake you up.
It just took me back. Something about her reminded me of old times. War stories.
The way she changed, she wasn't herself anymore. Having to leave her on her own?
That wasn't what I was thinking about. No, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that.
Do you want to talk about this?
I just want to know. You were careful when you told her about Adalaro. Why?
She was beyond understanding.
Beyond understanding? She may have thought we were all fish, but she knew enough to ask about him. You know, the tragedy of the Dream Scourge isn't the fungal trappings we all get. It's the lives it upends, the bonds it breaks. I almost forgot you don't need a soul-altering disease for that. Sorry, I'm gonna need a moment.
Torso? I knew it. She's the traitor.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us.
Why am I not surprised it's you?
You should have listened to Captain Massoni. Always trust your gut. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help.
I assume you killed Monato because he caught you sneaking around Emerald Stair.
Right. I thought I was clever. Skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good.
Kidnapping Verano was stupid. He's how I found your letter.
That wasn't part of the plan.
Unbelievable.
Bandits were supposed to kill him, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ransomed him back to us instead. Idiots.
You think you're softening up Emerald Stare for a deer, don't you?
Sounds horrible when you put it like that. But, yes, that's exactly it. Your people have already pacified Paradise, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Orso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do.
Why would you betray Emerald Stare like this?
Fior is wasting away, Envoy. Animancy isn't helping us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet. I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe. But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself.
Let me get this straight. You killed your friends to prepare Emerald Stare for a deer.
Fior simply cannot survive the way things are. Onato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me. I don't live in Adir, I don't want to. Emerald Stare is my home, and it's wasting away. I can only look after my people, get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Adir can help us now.
If Adir takes Fior, you know we'll be gone. It would only be another colony.
Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields. And a city full of animacers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this.
What was it like then?
I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side.
Does the ambassador know about your scheme? Does Ludwig?
I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garotte. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me.
Wait, there's Steel Garotte in Emerald Stare?
You don't know? They didn't tell you. Oh, I see how it is. You're the Rasierno. You don't know anything at all.
We're missing something important, Envoy.
Thank the gods I met Alfir then. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fior. For how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in. Found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
Where are the Steel Garotte now?
If they didn't tell you, they must have had a good reason.
I doubt they've been able to find any traps.
You're canny. Just like Monato was. The Steel Garotte are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there. Some of them, anyway.
We should look into that.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help.
What do you believe the Steel Garotte are planning to do in Emerald Stare exactly?
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our... And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stare will be safe.
You're prepared to watch a lot of people die for that theory?
They're not going to hurt anyone. The necessary killing has already been done.
You don't know the Steel Garotte, Dorso. They're not Adiran regulars or magistrates. They're zealots.
Once Captain Alfir explains to the animacers what their work is doing to our people, they'll have to give it up.
Draw your weapon, traitor.
About time. Best shot. Just like the good old days.
And you said came beyond this. Yeah, let's investigate this. It's back out.
This is no ranger camp, Envoy.
Dorso mentioned a Steel Garotte camp. This must be it.
This is taking too long. We should have gotten orders by now.
Inquisitor Ludwig is taking her time. I think she wants to see how the envoy performs. She has a vested interest in that one.
Well, if it isn't the Adiran envoy.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
The Steel Garotte is here. Don't like that one bit.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwig doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate little mix-up.
Tell me what the Steel Garotte are doing in Emerald Stare and I'll consider it.
Nice try. If you don't already know, then I'm really not allowed to say.
We have no quarrel with you, but we are trying to be discreet. Let's part as friends and keep it that way.
I'm not leaving until I get some answers.
Then you're not leaving.
So be it.
What a pity. Normally I'd think twice about spilling godlike blood, but for you I'll make an exception.
Here we go. One for you! Really just kicked the Soulfly's nest. I guess we're in this.
Oh yeah, we are.
When we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
Good luck with that.
If you'd asked me how many Steel Garotte could pack into a cave, I'd have been very wrong.
Hope this was just a regular outpost.
Nope. This is a war camp.
Ludwin's first missive. Captain Wei. Take your Steel Garotte Legion into the wilderness of Emeraldstone. Do not reveal your presence. Wait further instructions. I will need of you soon. Be patient, Inquisitor Ludwin. I am here, guys. Hear that?
Right behind you.
This one's mine.
This place is loaded. Third missive. Your report on the Gene Scourge was appreciated, but ultimately worthless. This plague will burn itself out in time. The strong will endure. If you are having trouble occupying your time in Emerald Stair, I suggest finding a hobby. Anything but guarding. Inquisitor Ludwin. Door is barred. You are correct. Paradis has grown more unstable. The Imperial convoy was murdered. Dissonant plots from the shadow, and our forces are spread thin. Your mission, however, is unchanged. Once we succeed taming Paradis, the living lands will follow, and you will stand proud at the back. Barred. How do I get in?
I don't like this. How did no one know this was here?
Don't be pleased by your intervention.
I mean not to spook you. I'm with you!
wings are you gonna do on it?
Haven't had a battle like that in years. Though I didn't feel this many aches and pains in my soldiering days.
Can't say I'm sad to see these people strewn about.
Whatever they were up to, we put an end to it. Right?
My gut tells me they were expecting a reinforcement to invade Emerald Stair.
Yeah. Reminds me of what Rawatai built up when we went into Deadfire.
Sounds about right. Hey, is it too late to go back to Paradise? These guys really seem to want everyone dead. I guess we should look around while we're here. I wouldn't mind figuring out what they were up to.
You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
Looking around, feels like we broke up something big. Well done, us.
Not bad for a day's work. I think we've all earned a couple ales back at camp.
There's a lot of stuff here they won't be using anymore. Might as well take some of it with us.
Maybe they've got some ale.
Captain Wade, my orders are as follows. Fior Mes Inferno is dragging the living lands down into a shared grave. Your legion will raise the settlement until nothing but ash remains. Put the city down like an injured animal. Leave the people to witness the consequences of their failure. You may encounter Vaelion, a new arrival from the mainland. Deal with him courteously if you cross paths. Deal with them violently if they impede your work. May the flames of the burned queen purify Emerald Stair.
They were planning on burning down Fior. How could they do something like that?
My orders as follows. Fior Mes Inferno distracting. Oh. What is this? Oh, what the heck? Let's go. They got their freeze.
Here they come.
Who's ready for more?
Anthrop Woodsman? Okay.
Well done! I hope you're ready to sleep with one eye open, because I doubt Ludwig sleeps at all. And after the send-off you gave the Steel Garotte squad in that cave, she'll have it out for you.
The Steel Garotte are violent fanatics. I couldn't believe they almost there at their mercy.
I've got a feeling you've spared a lot of people more grief than they'll ever know. Normally, I'm not big on turning on your own, but the Steel Garotte take their beliefs too far. I'm glad you didn't let them do it here.
Steel Garotte aren't my own. They aren't even in my chain of command.
You could have fooled me. Ludwig talks to Hilgard like a wayward cabin boy. I wonder if he's got the backbone to withstand her. Well, not you, though. You didn't hesitate. Your kind of clarity is rare. To know in the moment what you've got to do and do it. I envy that.
Hey, you could have left me for dead, but you carried me to Liviana's.
Kai's always doing things to help others, no matter the cost. It's going to get him killed one day.
You two are gonna make me blush, and purple's not my best color. Thanks. Just be on the lookout. The Steel Garotte isn't likely to forgive and forget.
That's all. Good night, Kai.
If you get up in the night, don't wander too far.
I got you. Alright, with that being said, we'll just leave it up for here for now, and then continue our journey later on forth. I think I've done one too many adventuring for now. But until then, y'all have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed watching my adventure in this point. Alright, bye, take care everybody.